Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now, considering how ill I was yesterday, I feel great today. Despite the fact that I stayed up late last night editing, and despite the fact that I am, clearly going through this cold, you can probably hear it in my voice. But ended up getting out of bed at 7:30 today, but then went back to bed until 8. But I've been up since 8, and so far I've been cracking on with my full morning routine. One thing I did do when I first got up, something I do when I've got, a blocked up nose, is I put ice in my nostrils. Now, the reason that you get, a blocked nose, it's not because snot is blocking your nostrils, it's because the blood vessels in your nose swell, which then closes up your nostrils. So if you chuck some ice up there, it gives a temporary relief of that. Once I've done that, I was able to then blow my nose properly, and my nose doesn't seem that blocked. So, maybe it's sort of working on a prolonged basis. But yeah, definitely try it out. Next time you've got a blocked up nose and you can't blow your nose, just stick some ice up there. One of our ice cube trays, it's got like really thin ice cubes, ice straws, I think you'd call them. I just snap one of them in half, run one end of each half under the tap a little bit, under the cold tap, just to make it a bit sort of sharp, and then shove it up my nose and just keep it in there until I can't bear it any longer. Anyway, as I say, I did go back to bed for sort of half an hour, just, stayed awake, and then eventually I got up just after 8 a.m, had all my water and my salt water and my vitamin C, brushed my teeth, and then I decided to go for my walk before writing in my journal and meditating, just because I could feel that if I sat down and did my journaling and my meditation, my mind might have been able to persuade me not to go for my walk around the block. And I was actually able to power walk around my full route that I do. My foot is pretty much back to normal, apart from if I power walk like I did today, so I could feel it a little bit. But yeah, while I was on my walk, I was resisting the urge to just sort of see it as something I'm trying to get done. Because, I decided to go for my walk early because I was worried that I wouldn't end up doing it. I didn't want to fall into the trap where, you're not really concentrating on the walk whilst you're going on your walk, because, that's just an example of you not living in the present moment, not, doing what you're doing. And I'm all about trying to live in the present moment as much as I can. So, although I had one headphone in listening to a podcast, I had the other ear free to listen to the world around me. I was focusing on the fact that I could feel the pain in my foot and, a bit of aching in my legs and stuff. And I was fully in the walk whilst I was going for my walk. Anyway, once I got back from my walk, I did write in my journal. Then I had a meditation session, which was interrupted a couple of times from sneezes, but, that's the way it is. But one kind of good thing is that because I'm ill, I can sort of like feel my blood pressure in my head, right? Because my head's a bit bunged up. And then while I'm meditating, that kind of gives me another anchor to focus on, which is going to help me not get drawn in to my mind. And in fact, I've got tinnitus, which can also be used as a bit of an anchor. Anything you can focus on whilst you're doing meditation or anything, to do with mindfulness that is going to not make you focus on your mind, is a benefit. So yeah, I was able to use, the fact that I could feel my blood pressure in my head as an anchor during my meditation. But yeah, now that's all done, I need to crack on with my exercises. And today I've got a busy day, but I've got to get everything done, early, because me and my beautiful girlfriend Kat are going up London to something that should be really cool. I'll tell you about that later. And we want to go to the gym together. So, I really do need to get as much as I can done early. So I need to crack on my exercises quick, and I'm just going to do exactly what I did yesterday evening here at home, which was 40 push-ups, 40 sit-ups and 40 unweighted squats. And then I'm going to jump in my cold shower, which I didn't have yesterday, and my mind is trying to persuade me not to have today. But I'm fit enough. So definitely going to do that, and then I can have my healthy breakfast and all my other supplements as usual. Let's see if I'm able to do the first sets of the push-ups and sit-ups up to 30 reps. Because normally I can only do 25 sit-ups and 20 push-ups before needing a rest before I can carry on. But yesterday evening I was able to do 30 of each. Now I don't know if that's because later on in the day you're a bit stronger, But yeah, I mean, considering I was ill, like, you know, yeah, it was quite mad how somehow I was able to bang out more reps. But yeah, we'll see. Going to do 40 of all 3 exercises, regardless of how many sets it takes me, though. Nope, can't do 30 reps. But just about managed 30 push-ups. Uh, 15 sit-ups, 10 push-ups and 10 squats left. Alright, so after my cold shower and my breakfast, I dived into getting some work done. I was actually planning to head out this morning. There's a couple of places in the area where I store, or usually store, my favourite car, although that one's at home in a minute. Yeah, one of those places, when I went the other day, they were shut, and the other place is the tyre shop. So it wasn't essential for me to go there today, and I'm going to be in that area next week anyway. So I thought it was a better use of time to not go over there today, and yeah, just keep my head in my MacBook. And I've got everything done pretty much I need to today, and yeah, we're now making our way to the gym. Still very ill, I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. But yeah, we are actually heading out to London later, as I think I've already mentioned. So, you know, we're still going to be pushed for time. It's now 10 to 2, and yeah, we need to go to the gym, bang out our workout, and then get back home. And I need to tie up a few loose ends with my work, and have a bit of a beard trim, and have a shower, and yeah, get ready to leave. Alright, so quite a rushed gym session. I'm basically on arms and chest at the moment in the gym, but I feel like my chest is lagging behind a bit. So because we didn't have time to do a full-on arm and chest session, I just sort of decided to just focus on chest. So I went on the exercise bike for a warm-up. One of the reasons why was because I wanted to at least sort of write the description to this evening's video while I was on the exercise bike, but I couldn't get any reception in that part of the gym, so that was a waste of time. But yeah, once I got off there, we just basically supersetted on the 2 chest machines, as you would have seen. Wasn't able to bang out as many reps as I normally can. Maybe partly because we were rushing, but maybe partly because I'm weak because I'm ill. But yeah, bit of a token workout, but still better than not going. And now we need to get home. I've got some things to do, and then we both need to get ready for us to head out to London. Oh, check us out. All right, so I managed to get pretty much everything I need to done before we left the house. I've still got to post the teasers and stuff to the car video on my stories, but I can do that by my phone, so that's fine. But this evening we're going up to London, and if I said to you that we're going to watch an orchestra perform some music from my favourite classical composer, that would make me sound like a right posho. But the truth is, there was this piano tune that I heard from this composer, and I wanted to learn how to play it on the piano. It was just a cool tune, so I did that. And yeah, it turns out that some of his other tunes are pretty good. So yeah, it is my favourite classical composer, and we're going to watch an orchestra perform some of their music. It's like a candlelit thing, so yeah, it should be really cool. And yeah, with me living such a hectic lifestyle, it's good for me and my beautiful girlfriend to go out and have an evening away from YouTube and my issues. All right, we are back after an awesome evening in London. The concert was amazing. It was actually a mother and daughter playing the piano, obviously playing pieces from a composer called Ludovico Einaudi. Go and check out his stuff on YouTube if you like piano music. But yeah, it was awesome. It was in like a candle-lit, I don't know what you'd call it, auditorium, I don't know. But yeah, really cool. You know, it's very emotional music. And yeah, just a really cool atmosphere. And actually, the mother and daughter who were playing, I think it's because the composer's stuff is quite complicated. It needed the two of them playing it, and we actually overheard someone on the way out saying that they had actually been to see Ludovico himself, and he does it on its own. But yeah, the lady was saying that normally she does it with her boyfriend, but he's apparently had some medical issue today where he's not going to be able to play piano for ages, so her mum stepped in. So, you know, that story sort of added to, you know, the sort of atmosphere and emotion of it. Yeah, it was awesome. No, I'm not a big classical music listener, like, don't get me wrong, but yeah, really cool. You know, that kind of like emotional music, like if you allow yourself to get lost in it and, you know, get present, you know, I'm all about, you know, living in the present moment. It's another really good sort of opportunity to sort of indulge in ultimate presence. You know what I mean? Literally immerse yourself in the atmosphere of the moment. You know, we was in like a really cool looking place. There was like hundreds of candles there, you know, live music being played, you know, everyone sort of being quiet and listening attentively to the music. As I say, the story that the lady said about her mum like stepping in, like, yeah, it was awesome. And obviously being there with my favourite lady, yeah, just made it a really cool evening. So yeah, really decent break away from cars, gym. But yeah, still just very relevant, you know, to living a better life, you know, experiencing the world in a better way. And yeah, I think it'd be really cool to actually go and watch Ludovico Einaudi like himself play his stuff one day. Yeah, maybe that's something for the future. But anyway, we've got back and it's now gone 11. We did actually walk around Leicester Square afterwards anyway, and, you know, got some food. We was looking at restaurants and then we just decided to get a KFC, like just out of making things easier. Like a lot of the time, these like nice restaurants, you know, you'll go there and they'll say come back in an hour or whatever. So we just got a KFC. Then we ended up walking around this Christmas market and getting donuts or whatever. So sort of made an evening of it, but not quite as much as I would have done years ago, you know, going to a club or whatever. But yeah, really cool evening. We've got back and it is gone 11. Just finishing my smoothie that we have every day. We have had it really late today and I've been trying to have it earlier, but sometimes we forget. I'm also having a vitamin C thing dissolved in water. While I'm ill, I've been having, you know, one of those in the morning and one in the evening. But do you know what? I'm thinking about in future just having 2 of them a day anyway, because 2,000 milligrams isn't a danger. And also, I was watching a video the other day where like one of the side effects of really overdoing vitamin C, like if you was to do 10 milligrams a day, is diarrhea. And, you know, I have problems a lot of the time actually with constipation, which is probably made worse by my creatine supplement that I have every day. So yeah, that might be another reason to, you know, double up on the vitamin C. So yeah, a lot of these like supplements you have, you know, their recommended daily allowance like is, you know, based on someone who's like unfit or old, you know what I mean? Like, so someone like me that's trying to be, you know, really healthy, really fit, and, you know, someone who's working out twice a day, yeah, you're normally all right to double up on the dose anyway. And, you know, vitamin C is good for your immune system and stuff. But certainly while I'm ill, I like to have it twice a day. Anyway, tomorrow I will be getting back to work. You know, I'm hoping that I'm going to wake up feeling even better tomorrow. I am planning to go boxing tomorrow. You know, it's Saturday tomorrow, so it's my last opportunity really of the week to go boxing. My foot is a lot better now. A little bit aching after wearing loafers and walking around London this evening, but yeah, it's healing up nicely. So yeah, looking forward to getting up early tomorrow, getting some stuff done, whatever it may be, and then going to boxing and then seeing what I can do in the afternoon based on, you know, what energy I've got left after boxing and based on whether I can actually see properly. You know, I do get migraines where my vision goes all messed up. But yeah, either way, hoping for a busy and productive day tomorrow and another day where I'm just going to be focusing on turning myself into the strongest person I can, physically, mentally and spiritually. So, as always, I want to thank you all for watching. Really, really appreciate it. I hope this video has been somewhat motivational or helpful. Feel free to say hello in the comments and we'll have a chat, or get in touch with me through the usual channels. All the links to everything will be in the description as usual. But other than that, I'll speak to you tomorrow.